time is up, just in time. So this is the final take of Bohemian Rhapsody. Hi, my name is Nicola Pastori, and probably you know me and you know this channel for my short form content. I've been posting a lot of fingerstyle shorts lately, and if you're subscribed to this channel, it's probably thanks to one of those shorts. Now, today I'm gonna do something different, and I'm gonna show you how I do it, meaning how I'm able to arrange so many songs on the fly in no time. So if you're a fingerstyle guitar player, you're probably going to find this video very useful, as you're going to learn a bunch of stuff about fingerstyle arranging. And maybe you're not a fingerstyle player, not even a musician, and in that case, I promise, I'm going to make it as fun and entertaining as possible. Now, the way we're going to do it is, I'm going over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT, tell me a random famous song. And let's see. Sure, how about Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen? Whoa, we're off a good start here. Well, it's a absolute masterpiece. I mean, nice. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty familiar with the song. I've been playing Bohemian Rhapsody for a long time, and still now I teach the guitar solo to my students, so I know the song really well. I think the original key is probably E flat, or maybe it's B flat, but for the sake of this demonstration, I'm not trying to arrange it in the original key. I will arrange it in C. Reason for that is just way easier to play in C major than in E flat or even B flat major. So to make it more fun, I have a timer here, and I'm gonna set the timer to 10 minutes, and I'm gonna put it here so hopefully you can see it. Now, when it comes to fingerstyle arranging, the first step is always listen to the original track. Now, for the sake of this video, since I know the song pretty well, I'm gonna skip that part and I'm gonna jump right into the arranging phase. So, assuming we're doing it in C, so I'm editing the video, and there are a couple of points that I want to make. What you're about to see is my raw and unedited attempt of arranging Bohemian Rhapsody. So you're gonna hear a lot of mistakes, I'm gonna mumble and tumble a bit, and that's just as live as it gets. So if you wanna skip ahead to see the final version, feel free to do that. Timestamps are on the video. Now, enjoy. Chord progression here, if I remember correctly, is just like a basic 1-6-2-5, a very standard chord progression in the key of C in this case. So it's going to be C, A minor, D minor, and G7. So, Mama, just kill, A minor, just kill, D minor. C7, G7, okay, then it's an A minor, so but now it's a D minor, so yeah, here it's I think here it's the same chord progression, but in the key of F. So it's gonna be maybe if okay, it's too hard. So if it's too far away, so or maybe even Something like this. So maybe F. Carry on. No. Carry on. So E is a C over E. Carry on. Okay, this one is not in the key of F at all. C sharp. No. It's like, yeah, this one, that's a nice one. This is a modal interchange for you harmony geeks out there. It's basically a B flat minor. It's taken, it's borrowed from the minor key of F. So it's not a C sharp actually, it's a B, it's a D flat, minor third, B flat minor. Okay, fair enough. So something like this. And of course, you know, I'm not gonna arrange the whole song, the whole thing, because it's no way I can do it. It's like a 6 minute long or something. So I'm gonna, you know, stop here. And what you've heard here is just like a basic raw first version of the song. And what I'm missing here when I was playing the song, what I missed was, you know, when Freddie plays the song live on the piano and it goes like, just kill the man, with his left hand over the right. Well, that counter melody, that's really, really important. It's just like, it's a key element of this song and of this arrangement. So what I want to do now is I'm going to find that melody, that layer, and I'm going to put it on top of what we've just built. So let's do it. It's gonna be mama dum 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 dum. So mama mama, just kill the man. Dum, dum. Okay. So maybe I can move everything up. Just so yeah. Just okay. What I don't like about it is the fact that when you play two different lines on the guitar, so the melody and the counter melody, what you want to do is actually you want to separate those lines because there's no singer, so there are no lyrics, and so the listener is not going to understand what's the melody and what's not in the melody. And if I play it like this, of course I can play them like piano, with a, you know, soft touch, but it's not gonna work. So I want to separate them more, and the way we can do it is actually to move the counter melody up one octave. That's usually a good idea. So it's gonna be it's A, so it's gonna be here. But yeah, this is ridiculous. No, it's not working. Yeah, this actually way too separated. Doesn't sound good at all. It's just like, no way. So maybe tapping, it's not a bad idea, but maybe I can do it one octave lower. So A and G, or maybe here, but probably on the second string sounds better. This guitar is not meant for tapping at all. So it's not bad. Then just okay. That's not bad. Now here, since I'm already here, I might play this G. Instead of here, I might play it here. Probably there's a percussion here somewhere. I don't know if I have enough time to put the percussion on top of everything, but you know, let's try. So okay, then so okay, here what I don't like about this passage is that the counter melody, again, it's on the same octave and it's pretty much the same notes as the melody, the main theme. So I don't like it because it's just like it's too close. So I want to separate the two layers, and so I might do it an octave lower. So it's going to be B and A, and it's okay. Something like this could work. D minor. I'm running out of time. And or maybe here. It's G minor. This was. Time is up, just in time. So yeah, this is the final take of Bohemian Rhapsody. Or maybe not the final take, but it's gonna be the one in the video. Let's try it. All right, this was not terrible, but of course, there's a lot of practice to be done here. This was not finished in any way, shape, or form. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna practice a bit. Then I'll be back with the actual final version. And of course, the most important part will be the final takeaways from this experiment and what you can learn from this arrangement. So I'll practice and I will see you in a minute. All right, I'm back after a couple of days of practice, and there are some takeaways that I want to share with you from this little experiment. So first off, when I was practicing, I changed my mind and I really wanted to play the song in the original key, which is B flat major. So instead of rebuilding everything from scratch in B flat major, what I've done is I tuned down the guitar a whole step. So now this chord, it's not going to be a C major anymore, but it's going to be a B flat major. And this is something that I don't actually do quite often in my, regular practice, but I wanted to, to show you for the sake of this video how easy it is to tweak the key by using a capo if you want to raise, the key, or by tuning down the guitar if you wanted to lower the key. Now, the second thing I wanted to tell you is that it's actually not hard to come up with a sort of main idea for an arrangement in 10 minutes, but that's just the very, very beginning of the process. And after that, practice is really required if you want to bring that idea to a new level and to make it playable or recordable, as in this case. So yeah, after you get a good sense of what your arrangement looks like, then you gotta put in the work, put in the practice, and refine the arrangement, make it sound natural, let it sync, and that requires usually a couple of days, depending on the difficulty of the whole thing. For the easy songs, for example, I've just recorded Happy Birthday for Tommy Emmanuel's birthday. I mean, could you believe that that man is already 70 or something? It's really crazy. He's rocking like he's 20. It's just like amazing to see, an endless source of inspiration for all of us. But yeah, for that kind of arrangement, it was very easy. Something like super easy. So I could get away with, I don't know, maybe 20, 30-minute practice, and I could record it pretty easily. But for the complex tunes like Bohemian Rhapsody, like many other arrangements, that it's totally normal to spend days, even weeks sometimes, practicing a song. Now, a super useful trick when it comes to fingerstyle arranging. My recommendation, it just works like magic for me, so I want to tell you what's going on in my mind. I always start from the chords and from the chord shapes, because as you've seen, inside the chord shapes, I mean, the melody is already in there. As you've seen, like at the very, very beginning, like in this C major, which is like a very beginner chord, if you think about it, the melody is there. And if it's not there, because maybe sometimes, of course, the melody is not a chord tone, so it's not included in the chord, chances are it's pretty close and it's easily reachable from one other finger. So, for example, in A minor, just kill the man. Of course, this D note is not included in the chord, but you can reach the D note with your pinky, pretty easily. Something like that. So when you start from the chords, everything just develops naturally, and so that would be my absolute rule of thumb when it comes to arranging. Now, if you'd like to learn what I've played, I have a full transcription ready, and it's completely free, and it's part of a series that I call 1 Minute Fingerstyle. I think we're at 60 plus arrangements at this point. So all you need to do is to click the link down in the description and sign up for free, and you'll get access to all my arrangements and all the songs that I've played in the last couple of months. That said, thank you very much for staying with me till the end and for watching the entire thing. I really hope you liked this video, and if you did, please let me know in the comments, because I might go ahead and do some more. If you like this kind of content where I talk and explain what I do and how I do it, I'll be happy to continue. Again, thank you for watching. This is the final take of Bohemian Rhapsody. Ciao.